Let's meditate. Continuation is power. Be sincere and truthful. Heaven helps those who help themselves. Continuation is power. Be sincere and truthful. Heaven helps those who help themselves. It sounds like my mantra. It's the same ocean in front of me, but it's always different. I am the same person, but I'm always different. I posted the video a few days ago saying something like, I feel like I'm living life forever. That was an odd saying when everything is impermanent, yet I felt like it. And this morning I was in the bed and I thought about it, and again I felt like it. Yesterday I posted the video, Tao Te Ching, and in there is a phrase saying everything is impermanent, but the way it's permanent. Something like that. I may have to pick up this sentence again and put it in description, but that was the second section of Tao Te Ching. So the sense of my feeling like I'm here, alive, but felt like I am at eternal home. That's the sense that I often talk about, be at the eternal home, meaning connecting to the root of who I am. And that's the way of nature. The laws of nature doesn't change. Even if everything is impermanent. That's a paradox. But the paradox is not paradox. It is as it is. The mind moves, but something at the core doesn't change. the way of nature, the way, Tao, or Dao, you may pronounce, way of nature. My friend Michio, who is like a Myokonin, we exchanged ideas and met in Osaka maybe 20 years ago, 15 years ago. He came from Hiroshima. One moment I remember is after some talk, he said something like, "Nani mo nai" in Japanese. After all, there's nothing. And we laughed. What's the meaning of that? It's emptiness, nothingness. Mind moves, but there's no substance in a way. It's just the mind. But to know that the mind doesn't have substance is the same as no ego. Don't rely on it. Don't be fooled. So when we see that that's awakened state and we are connected to the root of who we are, the way, and the way doesn't change, therefore you are eternal. You are at the eternal home. So when I am eternal home, it maybe felt like that on and off. But when I feel the sense, there's no time. Or you can say time is eternal. You're already in heaven. And like Saichi says, he goes to Pure Land and he comes back. He goes to Pure Land or the heaven and then he comes back. And he also say he has done the funeral of himself, ego. That's the man who lived maybe 100 years ago. In the remote part of Japan, carving wood sandal, Myokonin, in Shin Buddhism. At heaven, like a Christianity, you have the eternal life. But if you're eternal life, you don't feel it. It's just absolute. So when you go back to this world, in and out, and delusion, then you start to see, it's this world, and when you see that, you're already in the eternal world. So it's a paradox. But if you see it, you are awakened. You're not caught up in the mind. You know the limitation of mind. Because you are with the way of the universe. Tao. So to know everything is impermanent, you have to have the permanence of being with the way of the nature. I hear the birds singing. Or the sound of wave. Because I know no sound. Therefore you know the sound. When your mind is calm and quiet, you know the movement of mind. Like clouds flowing in the sky. But you are detached. So that's a paradoxical situation. You see impermanence, things change because there's permanence in us. When you feel the waves are noisy, because you know the background of being quiet. But instead of feeling noisy, you can just melt into it. Acceptance. Acceptance happens when you're not caught up in your mind. If you are in samadhi, you see everything as it is. And you are still at home. Let's breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Delusion and eternal home in heaven. This world and that world. Pure Land. At the core of who we are is the way. And when you are one with the way, no mind, no self. You are at your eternal home with the way of nature. Or you may feel the sensation like riding the wave. When your body cells are dancing. You may feel the sensation in your fingers, tickling sensation, or just feel the warmth of the finger or the pressure on your hand. You may feel a little bit of a pain. If you might move that way, or you may just be. And be aware of what's going on. No thinking, just be. You may shift your body posture, twisting right and left or sideways or back and forth slightly. You may feel the energy of life within your body, in your spine. And sense that aliveness. Just be, no mind. You are at eternal home. There's no time. So it may be a good sign to feel like I'm living forever, because I'm at my eternal home, at peace, in Pure Land. That's not in my mind. That's when I have no mind. Even if some movement in the mind, you are connected to the root, and there's that aliveness, peace. Just be. Breathe in, breathe out. Throw away your mind and get the fresh air in. Feel the sensation, bubbling sensation, dancing of cells. Here, there. No resistance, detachment, acceptance. Just be. It's a new day. Could be my last day. This moment. You have a good day, good life. May all beings be happy.